Hi guys, it's Roxy. You remember how I told you I'd be filming random videos if my life got crazy? It's been a day and life got crazy. I had a date set up for tonight, with, a gentleman that I met online. Sorry, but I curled my whole head. Only the straight parts are like ruining everything. Whatever. Don't care about the hair. I'm in for the night. So yeah, set up a date with an older gentleman that I had met online, and it was at a really nice bar in downtown where I live. Well, just whatever, Royal Oak. I'm not gonna downtown Royal Oak. Called Vinoteca. If you guys have not been to Vinoteca, oh my god, it's so nice there. But anyways, set up a date for 9:30. Just gonna hang out, get drinks, whatever. Very casual. It's in a nice area, so it's a little dressy, little kind of casual type of date though. And I showed up. Of course, I was there early because I'm me. So I sat in my car for a little while. I got there at like 9:17 or something like that. I'm like super anal about being places early. So sit in my car for a little bit. I get out of my car at 9:31 because I figure, you know, if he's getting there at 9:30 like he's supposed to, then he will have gotten a booth and he'll be sitting down when I get there. I go in, not there. Not there. Strike one, motherfucker. So I go in, I get a booth, I tell her, you know, I'm gonna be dining with another person. It's kind of like a wine bar, but they have food too. So just, you know, I'm gonna have another person here. So she sits down, 2 things of silverware, 2 menus, 2 glasses, and I'm sitting there, I wanna say 9:37 was the last text I sent to John, because I was texting my friend the whole time. And then I get a phone call from the guy that I'm supposed to be going out with. You know, are you here? Are you outside? Are you inside? And I turn up and look around because the booth I was in was like really tall. It was like up here. So I turn around and I go, turn to your right. And he was literally right next to the booth. Like he stopped right, like half a foot short. So he comes and sits down and asks me, you know, how I am, how my day is, whatever. And he's kind of playing with his phone the whole time. I'm gonna wait till the camera focuses. Thank you. Sits down, asks me how I am, how my day is a couple times. He's Albanian, so he had like a super thick accent, so it was a little hard for me to understand him, but I could get like a couple words out of each sentence. So playing on his phone the whole time. He's down 2 minutes max, sitting down. And while he's playing with the phone, said, I have to take this call. Okay. So he says that, gets up, walks away. So I'm sitting there for a couple minutes and I'm being polite. I'm not trying to get, I was trying to avoid getting my phone out because I don't want him to come back and me be like in the middle of a text message and be rude. Which really I should have, because he was texting the whole time he was sitting down. 5 minutes go by. I get my phone out. I text John. And literally, like, the first thing I texted John, John's my friend, not the guy I was dating. The guy who I met there tonight, his name was Edie. I sent John after 5 minutes of waiting. Came, sat down, less than a minute later took a call, too scared to turn around and find out he left, want/don't want to know. John sent me what? I'm confused. I sent him, think he might have left. # days I want to kill myself. And then I feel like I'm gonna die. I then sent him, I'm so embarrassed, it's been at least 10 minutes, gonna order a glass of wine and sit by myself in this big ass booth. And sitting there, after 20 minutes of sitting by myself, I asked the waitress for a glass of Moscato because I'm at a wine bar, and if he's not coming back, I should at least have a glass of wine and just relax. So I show her my ID, and she comes back a couple minutes later with a big fat glass of Moscato that I couldn't drink most of. Asked me what's going on, and I said, I don't think he's coming back, you know, you can take the menu. She's like, yeah, he has been gone a long time. She's like, is this first date? I was like, yeah. And she's like, I'm so sorry, that's so horrible for someone to do. I'm like, oh, you know, what are you gonna do, basically? And she said she was gonna pay for my glass of wine because she felt bad for me. And you know, that's kind of when you know, when a staff member buys you a drink because your day's been bad. So yeah, bought me a glass of wine. It was kind of a big glass. I had like maybe an ounce and a half of wine. I left that lady a tip because by that time I'd been sitting at her booth. I mean, it was really slow. It's a Wednesday, so it's not like she was really missing anything, but she was still a sweetheart, so I left her a few bucks. And then I got out, and because I had drank, I couldn't drive immediately. I wasn't drunk, I was just, you know, I had like an ounce, I had like a little buzz. So I walked down to this little Coney Island type joint and had part of a chicken Caesar salad, boxed most of it up, took it home. About a mile after I left, and by the time I sat in that diner for like half hour, I was totally sober. You guys know how, if you guys are Barry, you know how quick you get sober. So I sat in the car, took the stuff home. About a mile into my drive, my mouth started feeling like really wet, and those of you that are post-op know what I'm talking about, and that's the first major sign that you're going to throw up. And it's a 15-minute drive from where I was to my house. So I drove the whole time, kind of holding it in. I don't know how I made it all the way home, but I did. Got home. By that time, my brother already knew what was going on. My brother and my best friend knew what was going on the whole time. He goes, so I'm like, hold on, I have to go throw up. So I put my leftovers in the fridge, went in the bathroom and threw up, which is always a pleasant experience. Gotta love it. And then went in the living room and went over what that guy had done this evening. I've been stood up. I've been not called back. I've been on dates where people are annoying. I've never until tonight been on a date where somebody showed up and left. Didn't say, not into it, whatever. Just left. Like, and I put on Facebook, I was like, there's a special ring of hell for guys like that. Or reserved for guys like that. What level of rude do you have to be to do that to somebody? And like, I felt like crap. Like, I felt awesome going out. I was like, I look good. Like, I feel good. Like, and then he never came back. And I felt like a 1-0. A little 0.5. Yeah. And it's funny because the second something goes wrong, I'm instantly 302 pounds again. And I feel like, I don't know why he left, but I feel like it's because of my weight. Like, even though I look good for me in general, I still don't feel like good enough compared to other girls, especially like on the level that I'm competing, I guess. So yeah, that was my crazy life for today. I did have nice lipstick on. not that one. I did have nice lipstick on, but I wiped it off at the diner because I didn't give a crap anymore. But, yeah, that was Roxy's evening. Yay! So, yeah. I would just like to say I love you to John, Molly, and Rob for being there for me tonight. I did a manicure on myself. It's like a nude color and red underneath. It looks darker, but really it's like a nice red. Just kind of like a nude pair of Louboutins. Nude on top, red underneath. Because I wanted to look nice for my date tonight. And I'm sure he's at home laughing at the girl that he left at the bar. Thanks, bud. So yeah, is what it is. On to the next one. I love you all. I love your faces. I hope you all are having a better evening than me. And I hope to talk to all of you soon. Bye.